Hi guys, this is Joe here. I thought I'd do an update to my rig that I did in 2017. I've kind of updated it a little, moved some things around to make it a little more balanced. It was just too heavy in the front. It was really hard to hold on to when you know, filming residentials and stuff like that. You walking around with it, you know, it got really heavy, especially in the front. So I decided to move some of the batteries in the back and actually change out the matte box and all that. And I also want to go over the follow focus that I didn't do on the last one, and somebody brought it up to me that I forgot to do that, and so we'll go over that too. So anyways, this is my new updated rig. Basically, I added the batteries in there. I put the batteries in the back. I used a V-mount base plate, and then found an adapter for a V-mount for the NP Sony batteries that I'm using here. Also, replaced the plastic matte box with aluminum Neewer matte box. This looks a lot better than the original plastic ones. Basically, and kind of changed out the mic system a little and all that. So I thought it came out pretty well. I actually changed out the light because the light I originally got did not allow me to hook external power up to it. It can only use one of the Sony batteries. It just made it a little heavier. So I found a bargain on one and got one, basically. So, but anyways, this is my rig in 2017, the original one. It looks almost the same, but basically I moved the batteries in the back, like I said, and all that. So this is the original one. This is the original, just the basic 15mm rig I bought from Neewer. It cost me about $135. I just looked up; they're about $115 now, so they went down a little. So that's kind of nice. Makes a little. It just basically a straight through and all that. On the rods and all that. So I actually also bought a tripod mount. You don't have to. They actually have one on here. It's a lot smaller. It's about the size of about 2 or 3 holes they give you to mount with. This just gives me a little more flexibility for mounting stuff and all that. Mounting them on a tripod or wherever I need to mount it to. These are the quick shoes I've been using. I got 3 of these. They're from New York. They're about $17 each. I really like them. This is the original lighting I got. Was $33 basically, but it could not hook external power. You're going to use like a V-mount battery to it. So I got another one. I had this monitor for a long time, probably 4 or 5 years. It has the HDMI input and also has VGA input also on this one, and I got that. And this is what I mounted it with. It just made it easier. It made it more sturdy and all that. So I mounted that to the rod goes straight to the rig here, and it goes right to the monitor. The 2 little thumb screws just go right into the 50mm threads on both. It worked out really good. Also the offsets to be able to use the viewfinder that I put. I got 2 of them that I put on here. Probably better view this way. Sorry guys. Anyways, they're right here. So I got 2, one here and one here. Just makes it a little more steady than trying to use one. And then I put my shoulder pad and all that on here. To use the offsets, I get some more rods. So I got some. They're 15.7 inches or 40 centimeter in length. 15mm rods. They're about $16 for a pair of them. Also, my Ceremonic audio adapter, which makes it nice. You have the little monitor here. More or less, you can kind of see your sound levels on both right and left, which makes it really nice. You can also take phantom power, and whatever mics you're using, it's equipped to take them. This is what I mounted it to the rig with, was a quick release plate. not very much, but about $15, and it just makes it really easy to move it out of the way, like if I'm putting a camera on or whatever. So that made it really easy. And if I need to move around, I can. So I really like mounting it that way, and then trying to. And these are the mics I'm using, Taxstars. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, I got 2 of those. They're on top here, of course, and then I also added the wireless mic down here if I need to use that. So I got a wireless mic. It's a Ceramonic, which is one of these. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it here. Let me flip over to the main camera. Okay. Anyways, so these Ceramonics, it does have a special adapter and all that, so which I ended up having to buy to be able to hook other than a mic for your. I tried one of these Monovos, and unfortunately there was so much static or humming in it. I tried different settings and all that, just couldn't get the humming out. I don't know if it's just out here or just the set I got or whatever. So I ended up getting the Ceramonic mics, and this was the a boom mic that I can also use with this, which makes it really nice that I can use with the wireless or on the rig itself. The viewfinder I got this about $42. Got this from Amazon also. Most of the parts, I think I got 99% of the parts was Amazon for this. And this is the updated rig, of course, the one you're looking at currently, which is this one right here. Anyways, and these are the V-mount locking mount plate that I got for this. It was about $90 almost, $88. Which I mounted here, which is the bottom plate here. This is the battery plate that connects, and this comes off just like this. So V-mount, and slips right on. So anyways, this has all your voltage, your 12, your 7, and your 5 volt power. So it works with the monitor. It can also work with your camera. You can run your camera off of it. You don't have to worry about that. So that makes it really nice. It was hard to find, but I did find it on Amazon. I'll put some of the descriptions down below, and you can search for them yourself. So that was the hardest thing to find, was that V-mount plate, locking plate. This was the battery for the V-mount I got for the Sony NP batteries. And it works very, very nice. I kind of like them. They have a little latch here to keep them locked in, so they just won't fall out, which is kind of nice. They lock right in. You can see that. Anyways, the little battery has a little lock right here. You keep them locked in. You just push it down to release them, and you just slide them in, and they automatically lock in. I kind of like that. It works really nice. It made it really nice, distributing the weight from one end to the other, and made it work a lot nicer. Also, these are the batteries. So the batteries are a lot cheaper. You can get them because the V-mount batteries start around $100, and then you got a charger and all that. You want to get a real big one. I think they go all the way up over 200. So, anyways, the way to save money for right now. I don't do super long shoots with this. Mainly just doing real estate. So, you know. So these are, for me, this is working out really good for me. I also didn't want it laying right on the shoulder pad and all that, so I got this little riser. It's a 4-hole riser, they call it. They're about $19. That is mounting back here. So if you can see it, it basically mounts on your the main rods, and then it came up, and then you can mount other rods to it. The little 4-inch rods are about $10 for 2.
2:00
Thanks.
p.m.
It's 2 o'clock. Okay, and this was the aluminum mount box that I got. This looks so much professional than the plastic one. So, anyways, I really like it. It's nice. It's a little more weight, but not much than the plastic. So I kind of like that. It was around 50 bucks. This is the light I got that I can use external power with. This light here. It was only 26 bucks, not bad. And that was also got on Amazon. These are some of the accessories I've gotten. Shoes. I think I got about 6 of them on here to be able to move things around depending on what I'm filming or what I'm going to be doing. And this is the ones that they work, but there's too much humming in the back, through this. I tried different mics, even there's just everything hums, seemed like. I tried the ferrites on it, it didn't work, unfortunately. So, and then that's when I got the Ceramonics, the SRW M4Cs, and I also got this. Let's move it over here. This will allow me, because they have a special mount or a plug for that particular model. So I was able to find an adapter that I can plug other mics into, other than just the strap-on one for the interviews or whatever you want to do. Anyways, so there's some more accessories. These are actually power cords for CCTV. That's what works for the monitor and the light. It's the same type. I actually split it to be able to run both at the same time. And there's some other cables for sound and audio and all that. And of course, jacks, adapters. These are the lenses I'm using on this camera, and the one I'm currently on right now is the Ceramonics 17 by 50 2.8. I like them. They're crop frame though, so they won't work on a full frame camera. I tried on my full frame, it just won't work right. They're about $310, and I also got this from Amazon. So yeah, this is the updated rig, and then let's go through the follow focus real fast here. Let me show you how I did it. This is follow focus. This is the ring that goes around your lens on the left-hand side, and then your follow focus here. So let me show you how we did that. So anyways, basically to get the follow focus on originally, it's going to go on before the matte box. You put on, straighten this out. Okay, so anyways, you got to take the little plugs off the front. Originally you would have them off on the first time. Little grips come off, and then your matte box, which is one, which is these. There. And then here's follow focus right here. This is the dial that you use to dial it in with. Let me do it from this end. So anyways, that moves the ring around your lens and all that. This thing goes on with one screw basically onto that. Here's the follow focus. This is the ring for the lens that just attaches to you. It has one little thumb screw on it. Basically, you tighten it to your lens and you tighten that down, and that's all you have to do on that. You just got to make sure that when the length that you're not running into the follow focus actually device yourself. So anyways, this slides right on. Very simple. You just kind of put it in place until you get everything on, and then and that's basically it. So that works very smooth and all that. It's kind of nice. And the matte box would go on after you put the follow focus on. Tighten that down. And then your grips. Yeah, one of the reasons that I bought this rig too is it had the upper grip on it, and I kind of like that for if you wanted to go down low and hold it down, you had that option, instead of trying to hold onto the cage without any kind of handle. So it does make it kind of nice to give you a little more option on how you're filming with a wherever you're filming and all that. I mostly do real estate and all that, but this works really fine for that. I also have a 3-axis gimbal, and I'm using also, so I kind of like that too. So it just gives me a lot more flexibility. So basically, this is my rig for 2018. A little updated, a little more balanced rig. Option, the viewfinder. What works really nice too is the monitor. If you're using the monitor, you go outside, you can just flip the monitor off, and then you can go right to the viewfinder, looking through the viewfinder without unplugging or anything. You just turn the monitor off, and the camera automatically senses that it's no longer going to the external monitor, and it'll go right to the viewfinder, which makes it really nice. So it gives you that option, especially in the sunlight. It's just so hard to see in these monitors and all that. So anyways, this is my rig for 2018. If you got any questions, you can put them in the comments below. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you watching.